Although Ghana has not recorded any case of the coronavirus yet, authorities are leaving no stone unturned to ensure that we deal with the virus should there be a reported case. As part of measures, put in place to deal with the coronavirus, the Ghana Health Service has given a directive that all persons visiting Ghana be screened at the airport. So today on the Citi Newsroom, we are here at the Kotoka International Airport to find out how the Health Directorate of the airport is dealing with this directive. Here is the head of the port health at the Kotoka International Airport, and he's going to be telling me what they are doing specifically in dealing with the coronavirus. Thank you very much. Welcome to Citi Newsroom. Tell us how you've received the directive from the Ghana Health Service.
President, what we are doing is any traveler, not present, but since the Ebola time, since 2014, any traveler entering our country, we have thermal scanners. We have thermal scanners at the arrival hall. So before you enter the country, you have to pass through the thermal scanners. And the thermal scanners are there to take your temperature. If your temperature is above the threshold, it will show red. If it is above 37.5, it will show red on the screen. Then quickly, one of the officers have to politely ask you to step aside. We have holding room, so our officer will escort you to the holding room. We'll interview you further. Then we'll use the non-contact thermometer, this one, to recheck your temperature again. If the temperature is still above the 37.5, we have a health team here. Then quickly what we have to do is we assemble ourselves. The health team comprises port health, airport clinic, and the ambulance. We have the holding room. Opening, it has been opened to the tarmac. So from there, we transport you to the Ridge Hospital. But before that, before you enter, we give you health declaration forms to fill. You fill the form before you reach where we take the temperature. So when your temperature is above the threshold, whatever we know, we put everything on the health declaration form.
Okay, so now as you clearly heard, there's no cause for alarm. As of now, there has not been any case of the coronavirus suspected, and so we are all very much very safe, and the authorities here at the airport is telling us that everything is under control. But you may ask, what exactly is the coronavirus? Now, the following news desk report gives us more insight as to what exactly the coronavirus is.
It is the disease that is slowly getting countries across the world on the edge. The outbreak of the novel coronavirus was first identified in Wuhan, Hubei province in China on December 31, 2019.
China quickly identified this new virus and shared genetic sequence with everyone else, which helped other countries to put a diagnostic test.
Since then, the country has recorded multiple confirmed cases, including cases outside Wuhan, with additional cases being identified in a growing number of countries internationally. At least 5 cases have so far been recorded in the US, according to CNN. The first case in the United States was announced on January 21, 2020, after a citizen in his 30s returned from China. The patient, whose name is withheld, has been quarantined. The case is not different in Mexico, as 7 persons are under observation for possibly having the virus. According to the National Health Authority and the Wuhan Health Commission, new deaths from the coronavirus have been recorded, bringing the death toll to 106. Additionally, the number of confirmed cases has risen to about 4,400. In Africa, Ivory Coast on Saturday recorded a suspected case of a student who returned from Beijing and undergoing further tests. Ethiopia's capital, Addis Ababa, is reported to have quarantined 4 persons suspected to have contracted the virus. Coronaviruses are named for the spikes that protrude from their membranes, which resemble the sun's corona. They can infect both animals and humans and cause illnesses of the respiratory tract, ranging from common cold to severe conditions conditions like SARS, which sickened thousands of people around the world and killed nearly 800 during a 2003 outbreak. Symptoms of the coronavirus infection include high fever and difficulty in breathing. Milder cases may resemble flu or a bad cold, making detection very difficult.
So I'm still here with Gideon Akwe, who is the head of the Port Health, and we are currently at the arrival hall. Now, this is where the screening happens. You heard him talk about the screening, and we are going to be going through the process, and Gideon here is going to be explaining everything we see to us. Gideon, over to you.
So when the person passes through the thermal scanner, it will pick the temperature.
Okay.
So if the temperature is above the threshold, it will show red.
Okay.
You stand on the red mark, then quickly it will pick your temperature.
Okay.
So if it is above the threshold, it will show red.
Okay.
So if it shows red, then we will politely isolate you from the queue.
Okay.
So from here, I will send you to the holding room. You see, people are not aware. Anybody who pass here will be screened. So some of them, they are not aware. It picks their temperature. So when you are passing, like how we are going, the machines, it will pick your temperature, but you may not know.
Yeah.
You see how we are going?
Yes.
It has picked our temperature.
And it is green, so it means that we are safe.
We are safe, but if it is red, then that means there is a problem.
Okay.
They will probe further.
Okay, so tell us where we are now.
We are now at the holding bay.
Okay.
This place is the holding area or the quarantine room. So here, when we get a suspect, if somebody's temperature is above the threshold, like I told you, we will escort the person to this place and probe further.
Okay.
So we have the entrance here. From here, they open the gate. You take the ambulance will pick the person. Then the ambulance will transport the person to Ridge Hospital.
Okay, all right. Now, if you are wondering why the head of Port Health was talking about Ridge Hospital, it is because Ridge Hospital is one of the 2 hospitals that have been designated by the Ministry of Health to handle cases of coronaviruses. And so let's go to the Ridge Hospital to find out how prepared they also are just to deal with this issue. I have here with me the director of Ridge Hospital, Dr. Shrofenyo, to tell us how prepared they are to receive such cases. You're welcome to the Citi Newsroom, Doc.
Thank you so much for coming.
I'll help you with that.
Yes.
Okay. Right, so Doc, tell us, we are all worried, we are all afraid, but should we be in terms of your preparedness to handle the coronavirus?
I think that we should not be afraid. We need to be bold. But the most important thing is that we feel that we need to be well prepared even before a case comes. We have an existing infectious disease isolation center. And so the first thing we have done is to refurbish the center quickly. Once we knew of this virus on the horizon, we knew that it would come to this. So we started preparing the place, repainting, refurbishing, making sure that we deploy logistics into the place. And that is what we are doing. We have done. Currently, there are beds that are in place. We are conveying various logistics into the place. That is the first thing, get the place set up. We need to train our staff and sensitize our staff to know how to identify the various cases. So we call this one case definition. So what do we mean when we say somebody has, or if somebody is suspected to have coronavirus? So we normally say temperature 38 or above, having traveled recently, coughing and sneezing excessively. These are the case definitions. So we have created these case definitions and then posted them on the various emergency points. And then also, apart from what internally we are doing, we also feel that we need to educate the patients. So all patients who are coming to Ridge, from tomorrow, they'll be given adequate education through the health promotion department of the hospital. So there will be nurses and doctors who will be going around educating patients.
Right. So it means that with all these in place, we are well taken care of.
Yes, we are well taken care of. If a case comes to the Greater Accra Regional Hospital, let's say from tomorrow, we will be ready to receive and commence work, the protocols that we have put in place.